Hey fire signs, welcome in. I just want to say welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you for your support. I'm glad you found somewhere that you feel comfortable, that resonates with you. I'm Tracy. I've been channeling. I can't write real well, but I have written some notes on what I've been channeling. I'm going to be doing a bit of work on the elementals, so just going by elements and posting videos. This might be a long one. I've got quite a bit of information. It is a busy time of year, right? So what I have, I'll go into and explain it, and then I'm going to get into the tarot. So get your cup of tea ready, cup of coffee, chill out. I have a candle lit because fire signs, it's good. I often have candles going. I actually made this candle out of, it's recycled. I love a good recycle from all my other candles. You know, when you have candles and they leave wax, right? They never burn the whole candle. So you can actually keep that wax. You can melt it down, get some wax, and you can make more candles. And then there's no waste. So there's going to be an energy shift. You might have gone through a lot of releasing lately, like a bit of a down period. So hopefully you're okay in that. Like a stagnant, kind of felt stagnant a little bit, like past stuff resurfacing. You're probably wondering, like, I've been through this so many times, why is it coming up? Sorry, my finger does not bend. If you find me looking like I'm flipping the bird, it's just it's just the 100 tons of metal that I got my finger stuck under almost 3 weeks ago. Yeah, justice on my justice finger. So there is going to be an energy shift, and there's going to be new inspiration coming in, and that might come in the way of just random energy will hit you. You'll feel better. You'll feel like a whole new, like, lease of life. You might have people inviting you out. You might have a new job or new ideas. Like, you might meet someone who takes you on a new path. Something's gonna happen that brings in this new energy, and it's gonna be like quite instant. It's gonna not dramatically change your whole life, but it's gonna change your frequency and your energy and your way of thinking, your way of feeling. Like, it's gonna bring you up, and you're going to be like up and out. You're going to be lifted out of this energy that you've been in. It might be the sun. Leo is the sun, right? If you have Leo in your chart, Aries, Sagittarius, this may resonate with you, may not, might be in your chart anywhere, right? Because we shift through. If you don't know your birth chart, Nebula is a good app. It's got like a blue kind of picture to find your birth chart, and you really need to know your birth chart because we do shift. We don't just stay in our sun sign. We shift between all of our signs that are in our charts and all of our planets, right? Just like, you know, astrology shifts through different planets, and we are, by the look of the moon, we are not far off. I feel maybe a few days to a week tops into the Aries full moon. So full moon's a really good time to release. Just let go of everything you don't want to carry around anymore. So part of this shift is needing to release grudges. Like, fire signs, we're real good at holding grudges, right? I'm just seeing 3, 2, 1, which is like, or 1, 2, 3 is like one of my favorite angel numbers to see. It excites me because I'm like, 3, 2, 1, go. Like, you know, something's gonna happen. That was random. Nothing's random, but you know. So you're needing to, the universe is asking you to release any grudges that you might have. Like slowly, as we heal, we start to change and let go, and we start to care less, right? Like things, they have hurt us, yes, and it does make us angry because we're fire signs and we get mad. We get mad. There is no wrath like a fire sign, right? But letting go and bringing that energy back to yourself, instead of giving your energy away to people who have hurt you, and they've already taken your energy, right? They've taken your heart, they've taken whatever they've taken from you. Calling your energy back and being like, I forgive you, but I don't like you. And you can just, you know, like the memory fades, the feelings fade. Like just make sure that you're not going back and going back. You know, you're releasing and then you're getting angry about it all of a sudden. Just focus on, if it's not serving you, if you're giving your energy away, just let it go. Let it go. Don't give them more energy by being mad at them. Just release it and come into your new energy. Money is definitely coming in for fire signs. I'm not sure how. I haven't figured that out. But I feel like it's in ways of like a new job. It's inheritances. It's random. It's unforeseen ways. But money is looking really good for fire signs this end of the year and coming into the new year as well. So what's going to help bring that extra money in is being optimistic about it, okay? So if you're like, I don't have any money planned coming in, there's no money I know about, releasing that control. Like, you might not know about it, and you might be, I was just looking at my phone, it reckons I've only got an hour, I need to clean out my storage. So releasing that control and being optimistic is going to make you receptive to that money coming in. Making sure you've released these grudges, because that can block you as well. You're being asked to be loyal to yourself, okay? Don't give your loyalty away. Trust is something that needs to be earned. And it's not by what people say, it's not even by their actions, but watch people's patterns. We all have patterns. I have patterns, you have patterns. Some people's, you know, your patterns cross over, they cross together, they fit like a puzzle, and then you just pattern each other, right? Literally pattern each other. Okay, so just keep an eye on patterns at the moment, because they could interfere with your manifestations. What is that in there? Oh, it's paper, I think. Or something. Flowers. It's flowers. I hope it doesn't, crack the glass. Hey, on your bed. We will, this is my dog. On your bed. On your bed or outside. Do you want to go outside? Don't stare at me. Out. 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 It's raining here today, so he's inside. Let me relight that. What was I saying? Yeah, it must be a big thing for loyalty, okay? You can't expect loyalty. Loyalty needs to be earned. People show you who they are. This is not working with the Zippo. We'll figure that one out later. And we'll just light one of these. I can't remember what they're called. So loyalty, keep that in mind, okay? Especially when it comes to money. when you're doing well in life, people are going to come in. People are going to pretend to be your friend. They're going to crawl up your backside. They're going to kiss it, you know. They like to play all sorts of games too, right? As much as, like, we're not naive, but we like to, fire signs, we like to see the better in people, right? We'd like to see the best. We don't want to see what people are really about. We don't want to see the evil of the world. We don't want to see the ugliness, but don't turn a blind eye, okay? Be very aware. Not pessimism, but be very aware. There's spiritual upgrades coming in, and it's going to be fast. Like, there's a lot of stuff coming in the next month. It's going to be really fast, so prepare yourself. We've gone through this stage of like really like resting. Where am I going to put this? Like really resting, because it's been preparing us for what's coming. I might have to, oh shoot, I might have to tell my dog to get back here. He looks like he's about to take off up the road. Hey, come here. Come here. Come. Way too windy. Holy smoke. There might be a storm heading your way. I just opened my front door. It's that windy here. That was chaos. That was absolute chaos. Yeah, you can stay inside. I'm just going to put this here. This is annoying me. And you go. And you go. You can go in there while I do my reading, because you're going to be more. You're going to be annoying. Have a nap. Okay, I'm with you. Distraction, storm over. So yeah, maybe take that as you might have a storm coming your way. You might have somebody who's not so happy about you evolving and upgrading. Justice, also karma. Some people are going to be getting their karma, and you're going to be seeing it, right? And there's some people that are going to be not very happy about that. So just prepare yourself for a storm. Prepare yourself. There's going to be a challenge in controlling your temper. Something's going to test your temper. Test your boundaries. And you've got to, someone might push you really hard, and you've got to make sure, like, either they could be in a victim mindset and think that you're victimizing them, but it's actually them victimizing themselves, or something may happen and you need to be wary of going into victim mode. And then I've got patterns, being aware of your patterns again. It's so windy, my door doesn't even close. You guys hear the wind? It's super windy here on my little windy farm. And I've got don't play with it. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. You know how it goes. If it looks dodgy, don't play with it, okay? We've grown. We have grown. And so I pulled out my little words over here in my little jar. And I've got new light, big glow, full leave world, S, like the letter S. So I think someone may be passing, maybe with the, don't freak out, like, you may or may not resonate with it, but with the letter, something to do with the letter S. Then I've got red start good, which red to me is passion, love. So a good new start to love if you are waiting for love to come into your life. Then I've got elephant mud. So something to do with elephants. They're really good luck. They're solid. They're very sacred too. They can mean money is coming in as well. And then I got, this might be for me, but I got think, me, dog, bike, she out. So something about a dog, might be Chinese zodiac. Something about a bike, maybe like a bicycle, might be a motorbike, someone who rides motorbikes, you might ride a motorbike. And then she out, which makes me think someone's left a situation, maybe a breakup, maybe a passing, but yeah, that was just my little, I haven't done the little words for a little while, so I thought I would. And then let's get into some cards. This is one of them readings today. It's going to be entertaining, right? I hope you're here for it. Because as calm as I try to be sometimes there's a lot of interference. And I couldn't even use my phone last night or my laptop. My Wi-Fi was playing up, my phone was playing up. And I was like only allowed to watch certain people on TikTok. And I was like, what is this? It was definitely some universal influence. It was under full control. I don't like being controlled. I love my intuition and I love my guidance. But when it feels like your phone's just been hacked like that, I just quit and I went and read my book. One of my books. Which is good, right? Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, Holy Spirit, angels, collective spirit teams, please come down and be with me now and allow me to give them the messages that that they need to hear from their highest good today. Protect them from any evil eye, any karmic energies sent towards them, any jealousy, any envy. Please help them clear their path and support them as they become the best versions of themselves. Please give them the answers that they seek. Amen. My ear just started clicking. Okay, messages for fire signs, please, Spirit. Oh, the Five of Wands. A conflict, competition, tension, rivalry, disagreement. Yeah, there's a hater up in here. Like a karmic. So a disagreement with someone. Tensions are high and you're in the midst of conflict, competition. So it might be like a hidden competition. Maybe you're competing, someone's competing with you and you don't even realize because you're in your own little world. Or maybe you're here being deep in it, like depending. Like I know Sagittarius love a good fight, right? So just be wary of that. Like the only person you should be competing with is yourself. You can't compete with somebody else because you're not them and they're not you. Like it's insane. Change that is impacting your ability to move forward. You and the others involved are unable to find common ground. Everyone is fighting to be heard and no one is listening. Calm your storm and listen to what the others have to say, even though it may not be easy to do. Try to be open and encourage productivity. So you need to go away and have some time out. Have some space to be able to actually process those feelings before you come together and speak with someone. Before, you know, it might pay to have someone there for mediation as well, so that you guys can speak. And you know that if you want to communicate and work things out, you definitely need that time to process and calm yourself down to be able to talk, because nobody can hear anybody when they're angry. Like, you literally can't. Curiosity, I've got Page of Swords, mental energy, innovation, thirst for knowledge. There might be too much going on in your head. Too much going on up here. And determined, yeah, that can really block you from being able to hear or see, you know, when you're in that tunnel vision of, I've got this idea and I'm obsessed, I'm determined, I'm gonna get there. And you know, I was actually just talking about this yesterday with my friend, and she said how we can be quite self-centered when we're not willing to listen to anybody, when we're not willing to take, you know, because I'm not real good at like taking advice, depending on how they deliver it too, like if it's personal, if there's ego in it or whatever. But you know, like lately I've been changing a lot and understanding that I am very passionate, and that I'll run off with an idea, not as much as I used to, but with the different elements, like with earth signs, earth sign will be like, hey, just breathe. For one, that is a cool idea. That's a cool idea. But instead of like chasing it down the street and having a burnout and then going into depression for the next 3 weeks, why don't we sit on it, talk calmly about it, maybe write a plan, write like a what do you call them, like an ideas map or whatever it's called, you know, like how about we make a plan and we just slowly take steps toward it, so that, you know, endurance, not rushing, taking your time. And you know, it's gonna be, that's how we build solid foundations. We don't just rush into it and, you know, put all our energy into that one thing. We've got energy to put into a lot of different things, so we've got to navigate balancing our energy and how much we can afford to give to certain things. And we've got to kind of, instead of, you know, juggling, we want to equally carry things, right? We need to look at the bigger picture rather than that tunnel vision of just running away with the energy of something because it's exciting, right? Like children do. We've got to mature and we've got to look at the big picture and like, do I want this to be, am I really serious about this? Do I want this long term? Do I want this to last? Do I want this to manifest? There's a certain project or task that is ready and waiting for you. You just need to tap into it. So, you know, have a good think about it first. And as much as we have a lot of energy, fire signs, I'm an Aries, by the way, but also my moon is in Leo. And then I have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart too. So I get excited as well. It's all about, you know, maintaining that energy, learning to transmute it, rather than letting it take over, so you can actually use it fruitfully and build with it. Aquarius energy. So yeah, communicate your ideas. Sit with someone and talk to someone who's got a different mind to you, you know, someone who can help you turn this amazing, passionate idea into something grounded, right? You want to ground it. You want to ground yourself. You want to ground the idea. You want to turn it into a plan, and then, you know, make it part of your life. Make it a stable, long-term part of your life if you're really serious about it. Otherwise, you just end up chasing dreams all over the place. And Lord, I know I have books of great ideas. I could write a book of great ideas. And that's one of my great ideas too, is writing a book, and I haven't followed through. To be fair, I wrote 5 chapters and I lost it. I wrote it online on the online Word, and I didn't know how to get it back. So I'm like, wow, we need to do that properly next time, right? I've got the Queen of Swords, who is a very mental character, very strong-minded, which can mean ego sometimes too, right? Not being able to hear intuition, not being able to hear your mentors. But yeah, not making judgments with emotion. Learning to... A lot of us grew up making, and watching our parents too, and our family making serious decisions based on emotions, like impulsively. And we were trained to do that, like, because it's emotional, it must be real. But it was actually the wrong way to do things. And so now we're learning not to make those big decisions when we're emotional, and not to let things trigger us into emotion, and then, you know, changing our own paths because we are feeling things. We feel things all the time, but we need to be stronger than our emotion. We need to sit down with our emotion and be like, hey, I hear you, comfort yourself, ground yourself, and then, you know, listen to your intuition, and not just listen to your brain, but it's a combination of what your heart wants, what your mind wants, and what your soul wants, and what you are meant to be doing. So don't lean too heavily on anyone. Take advice, but do what you're gonna do. Like, I'm here to give you information, but I want you to do what you choose to do. I don't ever want to control anybody or anything. I'm just the messenger. I'm just giving you information. It is up to you. Your life is up to you. Just like my life is up to me. Oh, I got the Devil. Number 15. Addiction, excess, materialism, greed, envy, temptation, fear. So you might have had a lot of testing lately. And you might have just been like, why am I just constantly tested? Like, why? Even if you're saying no, and you're seeing the patterns for what they are, and you're like, can I have some new stuff? You're feeling trapped. You might be feeling trapped. You know, you might have been in like a prison of your mind. I know what that's like. Like, sometimes the prison can even be thinking you're not ready for something, thinking you haven't done enough, thinking you haven't done enough healing, and you're like, I've done 15 years of hardcore healing. Why am I not, and sometimes it's because you're surrounded by people who haven't. Sometimes you're trying to put yourself in places that haven't done the work, with people who haven't done the work. Sometimes you're overqualified for places and jobs and situations, and that's why you don't get it, because the universe is like, what are you doing? why can't you see your worth still? Like, wake up. And then you're going to go through another awakening just so you can see what you're worth. See that ain't your level, right? That's not your level. So take a step back, have a look again, and find your level. If you've got, addictions that you're working on, just keep trying. Everything takes time. And also remember, you're human, right? You're human. We're all human. Don't be too controlling with yourself. Like, Seven of Swords is like you might feel a bit paranoid that you're going to lose what you've built. People might be talking about you. You might have some incoming karma for something you've done that wasn't with the best intentions, or someone has done something to you behind your back. But what happens in the dark always comes to light, whether it's us, whether it's them. And my best advice is to own it, really. Own it, do something good, correct it yourself. Something about the military here. Yeah, no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts. Don't try to take shortcuts. If I've found shortcuts are the worst. They're really hard to get out of too. Shortcuts can end up being the long cuts. You know what I mean? There's gonna be karma that comes with shortcuts. Like, you've got to learn. You've got to go through the journey. Alright, just gonna do one more from these, I think. Oh, come here. Trying to pick this up with my nails is not easy. Alright, so we've got Knight of Cups in reverse. Moodiness, disappointment, heartbreak, and sadness. You might have, as I was saying before, fire signs have just gone through a bit of a period of this heartbreak and disappointment, sadness. Your emotions might be wildly out of control right now, or they might have been. You might have grounded yourself already and come through it. I've got Cancer energy here. So it's a deep pain. It may be coming. I feel like this change can bring in people who are not so happy about your evolution, right? I'm going to put these out because we've got all sorts going on in here now. So just try not to, you've got a whole bowl full going on right now. Try not to, try to be forgiving. Try to understand that humans are human-y, right? We all have emotions. We all have egos, and some people are not in control of their egos. So you just make sure that you're in control of yours, okay? Yeah, someone is dragging you down with their emotional roller coaster. So be wary of someone coming in that's going through a lot, and they've actually done it to themselves. Okay, beware of people and interrupting their karma. I used to be a really good one for not realizing that I was interrupting people and saving them from their own karma that they had created. Just have boundaries and step aside. pray for them, send them healing, but yeah, be kind. You'll have something that's going to come in anyway, so don't get distracted. Don't get distracted by this, because you've got shit to do. Basically, fire signs, you've got someone that's going to come in and distract you with their drama, and you've actually got important work to do, so don't get caught up in it. Have your boundaries. Support them if you can, but don't get consumed, basically, with it. That's really not going out. Can you please go out? I can't even find where it is. But something is definitely burning. Oh, I found it. There we go. Okay, I think we're set. Probably because it's quite windy too. Yeah, let's just find us some numbers in the middle of it. 17, 7, 717, I always look at as like releasing control, being in the present moment. Number 16, the Tower. There's an axe there as well, which is like justice, judgment. There's going to be a judgment made. Number 15, number 14, 414, which is an awakening and protection. 13, 1 and 3, so there's awakening and support. But number 13, I've actually been studying that number for a while. Like, it's a very powerful number. Like, it can be like a very godly number, or I guess universal, like in 6, transformation, 16, 6, but yeah, 13, 313, if you're seeing, is a very powerful number. Like, you're about to go through a portal, really, that you're not going to come out of. You can't go back. And like, I don't mean that to scare anybody. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to move forward. Okay, messages for the collective. And I'm going to end this shortly. We're almost 40 minutes in. I'm sure you guys don't want to listen to me for a whole hour. There's an affair. Take these messages as they resonate. They're going to be different for everybody. There's something about an affair. Spirit is protecting you at this moment. It might be a third party sort of drama. Intimidated. So someone's intimidated by you. Might be causing some problems. There's interference. Maybe from that affair. Interference in your independence. You might be independent and you just can't be bothered with that nonsense. But independence is a superpower. Absolutely. We do need people though. You smell like candy. I keep saying the word candy. You are so worthy. I've got ash all over me now. Alright, messages from Spirit, please. For our fire sign collective. Can I have one for Leo? Woo, that was good. Karma. So that could be karma. Good karma, bad karma. What goes up must come down. Like, whatever you've been putting out there is what you're going to get back. No judgment. But yeah, control your impulses. We're all human, but you know, if you can try to just be a good person, then you're going to have a lot less karma to deal with. We've got you're too late. I moved on by myself. Okay, can I have a message for Sagittarius? Alright, I just saw sex demon. Sorry, maybe a Sagittarius with a sex demon on them, or dealing with someone who has that. Child of the sky. So you may be a starseed watching this. We're all children of the sky, really. Another message for Sagittarius. Oh, I got 3. Forever is forever. So someone's holding you, holding you to something. Inner work and gossip girls. So you might have some people gossiping about you right now, Sagittarius. Do some inner work and it just won't bother you. Alright, and Aries. Messages, what? For Aries. Connect with birds. Someone's obsessed with you, Aries, and I look for you every day. Someone's looking for you every day. They might look for you and other people because they miss you. They miss you, Aries. Holy smoke. God, blessings are coming. Loyalty ain't cheap, bitch. Yeah, someone's intimidated and they're causing trouble. Aries are very, very loyal people. They are the most loyal sign. But don't be loyal to idiots. Like, be loyal to yourself. Always choose loyalty to yourself. You've got let go, discipline. You make me laugh. You've got protection here from entities. You've got a clear path. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I sing that song quite a bit. It's actually painted on my fridge too. So you are definitely someone's sunshine. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. Oh, I really do think it's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. Alanis Morissette. I don't know if it was meant to be a song, but alright, any more messages? He or she is so kind to me. So I feel like someone's coming in that's going to be really kind to you. They're going to give you back what you give out. Change is coming. You're sweet. You're going to attract someone who's just like you. You might have been tested a lot. Your worth, your self-worth. Like, are you going to take this? Are you going to settle for this? That's on you. It starts to feel pretty personal. I've got, you gave me hope, please stay. Don't stay and wait for anybody, okay? Let them just carry on your way, carry on doing your work, and if you really mean something to someone, they'll catch up with you. They'll do the work as well, right? Do not sit around waiting for someone to show up at your door like, I'm here. It doesn't work like that. Love yourself enough to choose yourself every time, okay? And then you'll meet people who choose you because they choose themselves, and if you're good for them, it'll just naturally happen. But remember to connect with birds. And I'm gonna finish this off with a healing oracle. I just seen 4433 on the timer. Okay, I'll do one for Leo, one for Sagittarius, and one for Aries. Spirit, can I please have one healing card for Aries, please, to go away with today? Okay, I'm going to take this one. Not all of those. And can I have one? Oh my gosh. Can I have one for Leo? Yeah. No, that's a typical Leo card. It's perfect. And one for Sagittarius, please. Ooh. That's just perfect. This is just perfect. Okay. Aries. Choice. I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and I direct my thoughts to God. And then Leo was inner beauty, because Leo are all about beauty. I open my eyes of my heart and I direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. Take that how it resonates. And Sagittarius, success. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts toward clarity and I nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. You are free, you are successful. Okay, fire signs, I'm gonna love and leave you on that note. I hope you enjoyed the chaos that was this reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, go ahead. It's in my bio. I'll be happy to help and read for you. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your support. Take care of yourselves. I just got to stop doing that. Bye guys.